Brand new titties in a gay bar in Mexico. Hey y'all, Jamie here, proud 56-year-old trans woman from New Orleans. So, where last I left off, y'all, I was in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, with my sugar daddy named John Coyne. And John Coyne had just bought my breast implants 4 days earlier. 4 days earlier. And my ass is out where? In a gay bar. Yes, in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, I'm out in a gay bar like I have every bit of good sense after taking 10 dog pain pills over the first 3 days that I'd had the surgery. Yeah, this was not going well for me. Like, it was not going well for me, y'all. I just didn't. I was dizzy, but I was determined to enjoy this trip. Like, it was a once in a lifetime trip for me, you know? And I knew that. Like, John Coyne wasn't going to take me to Mexico all the damn time. And I didn't think John Coyne was even going to be a fixture in my life for long, you know? I mean, a sugar daddy, he was a trick. Like, he was a trick to me at that point in time, you know? Anyway, y'all, we walk into this gay bar, Paco El Paco, with the gay pride awning out front. And I literally look like a lit match in a dark room. I kid you not. I am the only very pale, very white woman in this whole building. And they all turn and look at me. Like, everybody in the bar turns and looks at me when I walk in, like, oh my God, what is this? You know, what is going on? And yeah, I'm looking for any other dolls. Like, I'm looking to see if there are any dolls there. And honestly, they there were like some girls that were trying. There were some girls that were trying very hard. They were trying very hard to be as beautiful as they could possibly be. And you know what? God bless them. You know, they were doing their thing. They were doing the damn thing. They were in Mexico. They didn't have a lot of money to work with. They didn't have the money to go to the surgeons that I could go there on vacation and go to. You know what I mean? And I understood this. Like, I totally understood this. But here I am with these big old D cup titties on my chest, you know, and I was a redhead at the time. So long, flaming red hair, you know, and here I am, like, in this, like, skin tight nude dress. Like, it was a bodycon dress that was really nude, and yeah, it was too much. It was very over the top. It was really over the top. And then this club had 3 stories that were functioning as the bar, right? You had the first story when you walked in, which was the loud dance club part of the club. And that, with brand new titties, let me tell you something. I walked in that place, and y'all, I just felt thump, 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 thump from the bass from the music. All I could feel it was in my titties, and I could feel like the liquid, the gel inside of my implants. You know, at the time I thought it was soybean oil because that's what I went to Mexico to get was soybean oil. I was told it was soybean oil. Yeah, I found out later on it was silicone gel. Anyway, I felt the gel. Like, I could feel the vibrations through the bags. And it was the creepiest fucking feeling. Now, that doesn't still happen to this day. But at that time, with them being brand new, I don't know if it was just because they were brand new or what. But yes, it was so freaky. And so he and I go up to the upstairs, and you know, there's a bar upstairs where the pool tables are, and then when you go up on the roof, there's this whole rooftop bar with a tiki bar kind of situation going on. Really cool. Really cool. And up on the rooftop, that's where I wanted to be. I was up on the rooftop, honey, because you could look out over all of Puerto Vallarta. And it was just beautiful. It was at night, and you could see all the lights, and you could see the boats out in the bay. And there's this pirate ship that was docked out in the bay that you could go take dinner cruises on and stuff. You could see that out in the distance. Absolutely stunning. Just absolutely stunning to be there. And it was magical to be there, even with my sugar daddy. Like, John Coyne was cool. John Coyne was cool with me, y'all. I can't say he wasn't. Even though he got lost the day I had my surgery, he was pretty cool. And so that's how our trip went, you know? He wined and dined me. He took me to some restaurant, like one other night that we were there, where there was like a grill right in front of you on the beach, and they cooked fresh seafood right there at your table in front of you, you know, on the grill in front of you. And it was, you had your individual chef. Each table had your own chef. Amazing. The best lobster I think I've ever had. It was Pacific lobster, so you didn't get the big claws, but still, it was delicious. And prawns, oh my God, the prawns were so good, y'all. So, yes, needless to say, My trip to Mexico, for the most part, that stuff, the touristy stuff, turned out pretty well. I go home, okay? The flight home, nervous wreck. Nervous wreck flying with week old implants. And this surgeon, here's the other thing, the surgeon told me, leave your stitches in for 13 days, then have them taken out. 13 days. This is important, y'all. 13 days. So I go back to New Orleans, The first thing my husband Mickey says when my sugar daddy drops me off to my husband is my husband looks at my chest and says, yeah, they're fucking big, all right. That was the only thing he said was, well, they're big, all right. And then 13 days passes, and I go to get the stitches taken out. They go to take the stitches out, and bloody pus starts coming out of the little holes where the stitches were. And if y'all want to know what happens next, darling, told y'all this one twist and twist and twist. This story is one of the hardest of my life. One of them, So be here next time and I will too. I love you all. I love you all for watching and I love you for the comments. I will talk to you later, y'all. Bye.